Good morning, loves, and happy Word Wednesday. Your word for today is validate her now. So, this past weekend, I had the honor and pleasure of being the keynote speaker for the Smart Girls Conference. And in the ending my speech, I did some affirmations and I told them to repeat after me. I said things like, I am smart, I am gorgeous, I can be whoever I want to be, just stuff like that. Just a whole, I think I did about 10 affirmations, and they were eating it up and they were screaming it to the top of their lungs. And when I finished, one of the little girls' moms came to me and said, that really meant so much to my daughter. Could you send me a copy of those? And so I gave them to her immediately. She was like, it's just so important for our little girls to be confident. And I mean, it really is so important. You already know, if you're a woman, you've been a little girl before, and you knew how hard it was to be confident, unless your parents instilled that in you when you were young. I was blessed. My parents, they always told me I was pretty. They told me I was smart. They told me I could be whoever I want to be. But no, it's a lot of kids that don't get that. There's a lot of young men that don't get that. And so I'm saying this to say, validate your children now. Validate your little girls now. Because if you don't, there's going to be some little boy that's going to tell her she's cute, and you know how that goes from there. So start telling them now. Tell her how pretty she is, how beautiful she is, how smart she is. If she wants to be a writer, tell her she's brilliant. Start getting her in writing classes, just different things. Pour into your children, even your little boys. But also, moms, your children get their identity from you, especially little girls. So if you're talking about how you don't like your hair, you don't like your skin, you don't like your size, your little girl's gonna say, well, I look just like her. Well, I don't like my hair, I don't like my size. So start saying positive things to yourself and in front of your daughter. But also, I told the mom, if you see other things about her that she's struggling with, add those to the affirmation list, because you want to build your children up. Build them up every day. Pray with them, but also build them up with those words of affirmation. We need it and they need it too. Start them young. Validate them young. You don't want the world to validate them, because they'll start looking for love in the wrong places, and you know where that generally ends up. So start them now. Build their confidence now, so that when they grow up, can't nobody tell them nothing. And I don't mean so they walk around with big heads or anything, or being arrogant, but just being confident, knowing who they are. And if somebody compliments them, thank you, and keep it moving. Not, oh, they're showing me attention. Oh, I mean, I got friends now, nice guy friends, they can't get rid of chicks because they were nice to them. They were just simply being nice. But if we start showing our little girls and our kids attention right now, that stuff won't be a problem later. So I love you all. Please love on yourselves and love on your children. Show them who they are. Affirm their identity, because they are great, and so are you. Love you all. Bye.